Hey y'all, it's Bo Brotherton with Shed to House here. This is going to be a really simple video that we're going over today. It's about deadwood. A lot of people call it deadwood, some people call it blocking. It is going to be sacrificial, like 2x4s or some sort of wood that you're going to nail into the structure of your building, your shed to house, before insulation. So this one guy told me about how he had this person, a lot of people that end up getting these buildings repossessed, like repos, like they buy it on probably a rent-to-own type of deal, and they didn't make their payments or they just gave up. And what that meant was they would buy the building and they didn't have a home to live in, so they wanted to live in it right away, and they just started insulating it. They started doing spray foam in the building, and once they started putting up their walls, they realized, oh man, what's going on with this? Like, why is this not lining up? This is an error. So they actually sold this shed for someone to finish out, and they tried it. They actually tried to frame it out themselves, and they tried to do spray foam. But let me show you, they messed up. That what they forgot to install when they were framing what is called deadwood. So you always have to remember to install the deadwood, something like this, for whenever you have a corner, because you need something to be able to screw the drywall. They didn't do that, and so their drywall wouldn't work, so they had to cut out the spray foam, and they just did that all over. And what happened is they just gave up. This is going to allow you to have a way to have a nailer whenever you have seams of drywall or possibly like shiplap that I have going on right here. A lot of times it's going to be maybe in a corner where you need some extra deadwood there, so you can have a nailer back here in a corner. We also had a lot in our stairs. We had the biggest amount of deadwood in our ceiling. Actually, and I would say, like, if you're doing any kind of, like, depending on your ceiling, especially for our, these are not like cathedral ceilings, but they are these gambrel roof ceilings, and how my wife wanted it for our exposed beams. I had to do a lot of deadwood in between those beams so that I could nail those in. So I'm gonna take some boards, some 2x4s, and I'm gonna nail them up here so that you see where this brace comes out at the truss. So I'm gonna nail it a board right here. And so that will allow us to get backing, because as you can see from here in the brace, you can't get the ceiling going because we want to leave all of this open. It's going to be completely open. All right, so I know that deadwood is not the most interesting topic to talk about because you never see it and it's just boring, but it is very critical for you to be able to have. Wanted to make a video, I would say do all of your rough electrical and then your rough plumbing, and then do your deadwood before you do insulation, so that you're ready to go with whatever walls you want. Either you want something like a shiplap or a tongue and groove, or if you want to go with drywall. Now I want to be able to give you two resources that are super important. If you're in Texas or Mississippi or some of the surrounding states and you're looking to get a shed, but you don't really know how to start and you really want some extra support, we would love to be able to help you. We are representatives of a company called United Portable Buildings. United Portable Buildings actually made this studio that I'm sitting in right now. Our main house wasn't. It needs a lot of work. It just wasn't built to the quality that United Portable Buildings builds. They are a sponsor of our Shed to House group and of this channel because they are the best. They are the best in quality and customer service. That's why we have partnered with them. And so we can be able to handhold you. We be able to talk about all the design stuff that you want for your dream shed to house, so that you can really live that small house, big land life. And the other free resource that I want to give you is down in the description below. We give you our SketchUp and our PDF blueprints of our house. So if you can actually take this and you can say, I want this house and I want to change some of these things up to your shed dealer, or if you want to bring it to us, so that way we can get you started on that small house and big land life.